The Spice Girls aren't just a girl group, they're the most successful girl group of all time. With 9 UK #1 singles and record-breaking reunion tours, their legacy isn't going anywhere. The music, still iconic, timeless. We all have our favorite Spice Girls hits. And today, I'm counting down mine, from 5 to 1. Each one paired with a piece of memorabilia from my collection. Think you'll agree with my picks? Coming in at number 5 is a winter classic, the group's third Christmas #1 in a row. Goodbye marked a turning point, their first single without Geri Halliwell, following her departure just 6 months earlier. Recorded in Nashville, Tennessee, the track was co-written with their longtime collaborators Matt and Biff, and released on the 14th of December 1998. It kept that unmistakable Spice Girls magic, but with a more grown-up twist, and still stormed straight to the top of the charts, matching the Beatles' legendary record of 3 Christmas #1s. The single's artwork, shot by photographer Lorenzo Agius in October, reflected a stripped-back, more refined image for the band, a look they'd continue when they returned 2 years later with the album. The music video, directed by Howard Greenhalgh, was filmed at the Grand Menmore Towers, a location you might recognize from Batman Forever or Fives Until the Time Is Through. Fun fact, the girls had already filmed Wannabe for TV show Hotel Babylon there back in '96, in the exact room where Victoria's solo shots were filmed for Goodbye. A bittersweet ballad with serious staying power. But does Goodbye make your top 5? In fourth place, we keep things slow with a song that showcased the Spice Girls' softer side, a moment of intimacy, harmony, and heart, and another Christmas #1. To Become One was released on the 16th of December 1996 and became the group's first ever festive chart topper, a sensual ballad written with their trusted collaborators Matt and Biff. The song marked a shift, proving they weren't just pop powerhouses but had a softer, more gentle side too. The track's lush instrumentation, catchy chorus, and romantic lyrics made it an instant classic. But it also promoted safe sex with the line "Be a little bit wiser, baby, put it on, put it on." Bold, forward-thinking, and unapologetically Spice. The single's cover art was shot by legendary fashion photographer Ellen Von Onworth, capturing the girls lounging together on a bed, soft, intimate, and effortlessly cool, echoing the warmth and closeness of the track itself. The music video was filmed on a green screen set in London, but used time-lapsed footage of New York City at night, with glowing lights, the Brooklyn Bridge, Central Park, and other iconic landmarks creating a cool but stunning, atmospheric backdrop. To Become One wasn't just a beautiful ballad. It was a defining moment in the Spice Girls' rise to global superstardom. Holler marked a whole new era for the Spice Girls, dropping in autumn 2000. This launch single from their third and final studio album Forever was slick, stylish, and seriously on-trend. Produced by American hitmaker Dark Child, it still held on to that cheeky, unmistakable Spice flavor despite utilizing new producers. That balance, perfection. This was the girls evolving. Sure, they'd flirted with the R&B genre on the Spice album tracks and denying on Spiceworld, but this was a needed reinvention, and the UK loved it. Straight to #1. Now, yes, it was a double A-side with Let Love Lead the Way, but let's be real. Holler is why it ranks on my list. The artwork, shot by Terry Richardson, showed a more mature, fashion-forward group. In that video? Visually, iconic. An electrifying pyramid in the desert, fantasy rooms, each girl repping a different element. It was bold, otherworldly, and absolutely unforgettable. So, Holler lands at number 3 on my top 5. But what about you? Does it make your list? At number 2, it's a full-blown anthem. The first Spice Girls single I ever bought was Spice Up Your Life, so this one holds a special place in my heart. I was instantly hooked when it premiered on the National Lottery, blown away by the energy, the color, the sheer fun of it. It was the perfect comeback to kick off the bold, brilliant Spiceworld era. Released on the 13th of October, 1997, it shot straight to number 1, making the Spice Girls the first act ever to have their first 5 singles hit the top of the UK charts. Now that's history. With its carnival party vibe and unstoppable rhythm, this was more than just a pop track, it was a message. Empowering, inclusive, and inspired by the group's trip to Acapulco, Mexico, Spice Up Your Life is all about joy, confidence, and bringing people together. The single's artwork features photography by the legendary Rankin, who had already captured the girls for the big issue back in 1996, an iconic shoot that went on to grace official merchandise everywhere. And that music video, a cinematic moment. Inspired by sci-fi epics like The Fifth Element and Blade Runner, it marked a bold new level for the Spice Girls' bigger sets, striking lighting and a dramatic, apocalyptic vibe. An unexpected twist for such an upbeat track, but it worked perfectly, capturing the global dominance of the group at the height of their powers. This single had to be in my top 5. But now the question is, which Spice Girls classic made it to number 1? At number 1, it had to be Viva Forever. For me, this was the obvious choice. Viva Forever is considered by many fans to be the Spice Girls' finest moment, and I couldn't agree more. In my opinion, this was their musical peak, and it arrived at exactly the right time. While the group were touring the US, winding down from their epic world tour, Viva Forever was released across Europe as the final single from the Spiceworld album. Promotion had started way back in May, during a brief visit to the UK, as the girls juggled global commitments and tried to give the single a proper launch. But behind the scenes, change was coming. Just as they returned to perform on the National Lottery, Geri Halliwell abruptly left the group, right in the middle of their Scandinavian leg. Promotion paused. The release date was pushed back. And suddenly, the world was facing a brand new chapter. The Spice Girls, without Ginger. When Viva Forever finally dropped on the 20th of July, the dust hadn't yet settled. But somehow, this song helped ease the transition. With its haunting lyrics, Spanish guitar, and dreamlike melody, it's both ethereal and emotional. A bittersweet ballad inspired by the girls' own holiday romances and written in a small room at Abbey Road with Matt and Biff. It's pure magic. And then there's the video. Animated by Artman Animations, the genius minds behind Wallace and Gromit, it's a stunning visual metaphor for growing up and letting go. Shot in Bristol, it features tin fairies with wide eyes and delicate wings, each carrying references to the girls' iconic looks. It's playful, it's poignant, and it's unlike anything they'd done before. Have you ever noticed that all the Spiceworld album videos have a strong cinematic feel? To me, Viva Forever is their masterpiece. The fact it spent 2 weeks at number 1 in the UK as the 4th single from an already multi-platinum album says everything. So, there you have it, my top 5 Spice Girls singles. But now it's over to you. What would your list look like? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe for more spicy content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.